difficult. So let's go through to the keeper. Interesting statistic that I've just been handed here. That he's looped it to mid-on and he's gone. So it won't be Rajapaksa's day.
The first delivery left the batsman. Thinking of employing that stroke wasn't a good idea. He was never in control of that stroke, and he had to pay the ultimate price. But to play in Sri Lanka or subcontinent.
This might be the first boundary in his. It's glided away down the leg side for 4.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just waited for the ball to come close to him.
Come to him. Well, that is going at the ball. And that'll be another boundary for this very impressive young player. Now pulls. And pulls strongly for 4 more. 14 from the over so far. There's still a ball. This should be out. Should be out and is. It's Kerr-Ross combination again, and Litton Das is gone.
To the conditions very well. Saw the batsman coming out, took off the pace and pushed it further outside the off stump. And the batsman, Litton Das, was only able to slice the ball straight to the fielder, placed at third man.
Shot. That's just a good cricket shot. He'll enjoy that, Shakib Al Hassan.
Here's another one, except it was a half volley. That is a really nice swing at the back, down the ground for 4.
What he's done well so far is that he's made good use of his form.
Great use of the feet, that'll go over mid-on. It had been a good over up until that point. Boundary to finish, 7 runs from it, 45-2.
In one of the earlier games. Oh, what a good shot that is. Beautifully managed by Shakib. He normally stays on the back foot, but every now and then he'll surprise you with such a whack. 50 comes up.
Let's go. There we go. That is what he's trying to do. Didn't try and hit it too hard, and another over with a boundary off the last ball. 56-2. A rhythm. In there. Looking for the gap. It's a good option. It will actually be a second misfield in a row. This time goes for a boundary.
Yeah, nicely played. He's controlled it. Looked for the gap. He's found it through the fielder's hand.
And here is in the air. Taken. And this man, when you give him the ball, he picks up wickets for you. Dhananjaya De Silva.
He's bowling once again. Gives himself room. Dhananjaya follows him, cramps him up towards that leg side. Just can't keep it under control. The top edge only goes as far as finding Hayden Kerr. A well-judged catch on the boundary. And a lot of frustration there for Shakib.
That's his half century. That's his first half century, ʟᴇᴍɪᴇ, in the Lanka Premier League. And it has come at a very, very important time for his team.
Yeah, what a time to do it.
Go straight, and I think he's cleared. Yes, he has. For a moment I thought the fielder was in business at long off, but not to be. That's
why the captain promoted himself. A bit of light on that occasion, and it was in the slot. And it didn't take him long to wield the willow. Dashun Shanaka.
Down the ground, but straight to Kerr. It's the captain. Noor Ahmed strike.
Did extremely well to miss that fielder there. Fell in his lap. Easily taken. Noor amongst wickets.
A big shot. Apesh picked up 3 wickets. Najibullah Zadran goes. Dushan Hemant, the fielder.
That is one outstanding effort.
And only Sikuje Prasanna to come.
The catching today for Dambulla has been really good. Maybe a little sloppy in the ground fielding, but they have held it.
Hammered! Samarakun gets all of that. Ooh, top of the scoreboard. They needed that. It's 117 for 5 after 16.
They picked up the length very early. And that ball pinged off the bat. Went long way.
This is timed. This is very well timed. Bowled him. What a sensational Yorker that is. The comeback from Hayden Kerr.
That's what makes him so good at the depth of the innings. Ability to just keep coming at the batter.
Delivery for me. He rolled his fingers over the seam and still be able to find that length. It was incredible effort from the left armer. He's bowling according to the field as well. That's where he has impressed me.
Straight down the ground. This will skip away. The outfield is like stone. End of the 17th. 129 for 6. And this will loop over short third and will bounce away for 4 more. Prasanna in on the action. There's 2 overs remaining here. The Titans are 139 for 6.
It's not all about brawn. And he realized that very quickly. Directed. Always bring that interest.
Umpire director, we have umpire referral for run out. Give me the best side on angle, please. Keep it on satisfied. Catched one well short of his ground. Now you have a decision to the giant screen.
Yeah, just as easy as you like. Good piece of bowling once again from Hayden Kerr. You can see the hands up. The hold it. Amanda says, I've got one stump to aim at and I back myself to hit it.
Chance. Dhananjaya doesn't drop him. No. He certainly doesn't. And they're now 8 down and in danger of being bowled out.
Opportunity to go beyond 160 runs, but these wickets will certainly hamper, or should I say stymie, the progression of this innings. That was nicely held.
Oh, he could be gone. He could be gone and he's been given. We're not even going to have a look upstairs. Krishpulle's innings comes to a close with a run out.
Finished quite well. Unfortunately, lost steam in the end. Although he started to run very early, but still was very far. That crease for him.
For big appeal and given out LBW. They'll refer it definitely, because if it's not out, they'll get a leg by. But otherwise, Hassan Ali has a wicket.
Total, yes, it's a fighting total. And they got there because Krishpulle played beautifully for his 80 runs from 61 deliveries. A battle of nerves and fitness for him.
Wickets shed around. This has been the tale of the season for the Dambulla Aura. 1 for Banura, 1 for Hassan Ali, 1 for Dhananjaya, 2 for Noor, and the absolute standout with ball in hands, Hayden Kerr, 3 for 18 off his 3 overs.
Generally the length he looks to bowl, even in T20 cricket earlier on in that last game against Jaffna, he was devastating. And he mixed.
Oh, that is a great shot. Into the top deck of the stand, picked up on the leg side to end the first over at 7 without loss. There's another one just floated up there. It was the quickest ball of the over, but nothing on it. The timing was exquisite.
Oh, nothing, as you said, not even movement. And that's the...
Oh, in the gap. The field barely moves. They turn and chase. Another boundary at 150 kilometres an hour. Oh, beautiful. Half volley and all the way for 6.
It's just putting it there. In the slot, the ball is not moving in. When it doesn't move, then it becomes a hittable.
See, this is what happens. Tends to look for that foolish length and the outside edge.
Been getting his wickets from swing, but he's still hitting the pitch. This time he's picked up over the leg side. And it's back-to-back sixes.
In the air when he's trying to play that flick half pull shot a la Gordon Greenwich.
It's gone straight over mid-on, who's inside the circle. Nicely controlled, lofted strokes. Oh, he's got him stumped. He's got his revenge, has Shakib. A big moment in this run chase. They've lost their first.
It may not be a big tweaker, but he's a very, very subtle kind of bowler because he tends to change things a bit. Yeah, it certainly did, and there was some turn.
Would have been better off had he been looking to hit it over cover.
Oh, poor delivery. He got on the back foot. Just a bit of weight, and that spoils all the hard work done. Into the power play, it's 44 for 1.
Goes straight, gets punished. He's a good player of spin, Sadira Samaravikrama. The 50 is on the board. Clever, clever. Wide off the stumps, and Kusal Mendes uses that weight. Spoils a good over from Shamsi. 62 for 1.
Oh no. Oh, they were going along so well. And now Najibullah Zadran makes his way around the long off boundary and holds on to one.
Wider. And he said because of that turn it will go wider rather than straighter. It was a really good shot. But the leadership from Litton Das to
it's 4. Strays down the leg side, Shamsi. Oh, this will be 4. As soon as they drift down the leg side, and Shamsi's guilty of this. Oh, he's got this away. Here is that boundary. It will take them to 9 off the over. Might get the better of the batter. But at the moment, they're doing a fine job. Picking up boundaries at regular interval.
Couple of deliveries. He picks it up. Short boundary 6.
Had a lot of Sanat Jayasuriya in that shot. 100 comes up as a result of that powerful shot.
Yeah, missed the line and length on that occasion, Leru Kumara. Just picks it off and hits the ball with extreme power. And looking to pitch the ball outside the off stump. For that, they really have to open up. That was easily done. Challenging pitches. The chances of prevailing are limited. Oh, another boundary. Another boundary easily done. There it is. The shackles are gone off the very first delivery of the 18th.
It's targeting that short boundary as well. There's a welcome back into the attack for Shamsi.
You always talk about it in batting units, don't you? Don't leave it to the last over.
Now he goes the other way. 4 more. Big appeal, massive appeal. Shamsi hasn't even waited for his captain. He's just said, we're going upstairs.
Rolling through. Bat line and gap between bat and the ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go to ball tracker when it is finished. Tracking is coming. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Wicket is hitting. You need to change your not out decision to out. Stand by. The signal.
So Mendes falls short.
Healing. Watch here the appeal from Shamsi. Without even looking till he gets right down the other end. And he wonders why it's not given. Now we understand why he's happy.
There it is. One loose one. And it goes the distance. And brings up Pereira's 50. His 3rd in LPL.
Absolutely hammered.
just got such great wrists. They whip through the line, and that's what generates
the brink of a place in the final. Not yet. Not yet. Because that is the end of ʟᴇᴍ.
Good catch in the end from ʟᴇᴍɪᴇ. Very well done.
That'll do. That'll do. They only needed one, and they got it. And to be perfectly honest, they deserve it. They've been the best team in the competition, and they now find themselves in the final.
The top order batting performance of real class. Avishka got them off to a fast start with a good strike rate. ʟᴇᴍ, along with ʟᴇᴍ, used all that experience as well. They guided them through the middle. They saw off the threat of the spinners.
Couldn't make the breakthroughs that they would have wanted. The Galle Titans, just the 4 wickets to show for it. One for Shakib, one for Prasanna. Shamsi was expensive in picking up his wicket, and while the skipper himself brought himself on in the last over, 1 for 1, not enough to get his side.
Well, the Aura won the toss and sent the Titans into bat. ʟᴇᴍ was magnificent, 80 of just 61 deliveries. But it was the Aura's bowlers. They were very miserly today, particularly the Australian again, Hayden Kerr, 3 for